Hi Stampers! Today we're going to make this double slider card using grocery bags. It's a really easy and really fun project to make. I'm using Sage Shadow, Chocolate Chip, and Whisper White, and then I added some chocolate satin ribbon to the top of my card. So let's get started. Oh, I also used the Always stamp set from Stampin' Up! The stamp set. It's really great. Alright, so let's get started. I'm using Sage Shadow. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut your cardstock at 5.5 by 11, and then you're going to score at 3.5, 7 1/8, and 10 5/8. And remember, 5/8 is the mark right after the half mark. And then you're going to have about 1/4 of an inch overhang, and then you're going to apply your sticky strip to that section there. And then also on the inside of my card, I'm just going to make a little tiny F with the pencil. And that's going to tell me, just for my personal use, that this is actually going to be the front of your card. So when I'm putting the card together, I'll know where to put the slider parts. And then you're also going to use a grocery bag strip. And I just cut mine at about an inch, inch and a half. And we cut that at, let me see here, we cut that at about 12.5 inches. What you want to estimate is you want to make sure that this plastic bag wraps around your cardstock. So mine's cut at 12.5. And then you're also going to use Whisper White, and I went ahead and stamped on mine already. You're going to need 2 of those. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to wrap your grocery bag strip around the inside panel, or this would be the outside, but when you close your card, it's going to actually be the inside. So just wrap your plastic bag, and I like wrapping mine towards the bottom of the card. Makes the slider work a lot easier. And then you're going to apply some adhesive to the very bottom of your grocery bag. Be very generous with that because you don't want that to come apart. And then you want that grocery bag kind of snug but not really tight because you want the slider to move pretty easily. And then attach that to your, let me move that a little bit more. Okay, so you're just going to attach your grocery bag at the bottom of the inside of your card. Okay, so then now for the 2 inside panels, and when you're putting your card together, you got to envision that this is going to be the front of your card. So when you're putting the slider part in, you want to, if you want to just do each section at a time so you can get the idea of how it's going to slide out. So this would be the top of the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and apply some adhesive to the very bottom of your grocery bag. You could also use sticky strip. Okay, so then I'm going to put my slider card, I'm going to line that up with the very bottom of my Sage Shadow. Whoopsie. Let's slide that back down there. And you want to do it into that section of that score line right there. Okay, so then you can, you can try it out. Let me grab it here. And then it's going to slide out. Okay. So now you're going to turn your card over. Now this is going to be the bottom section of your card when you slide the double slider out. So you're going to put this upside down, and you're going to adhere it to the top of your grocery bag this time. Lining up the bottom of your Sage Shadow with the Whisper White. Okay, and then you can do a dry run of that too. Let me grab it here. I'm going to punch my hole. After I do that, it'll be a lot easier to grab this section. But okay, so there's your slider mechanism thing. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my 3/4 inch punch. And I'm just going to punch a slight. Now remember, we're using the F for the front, so make sure you're punching in the right section of your card. Just kind of center it, just punch a little 1/2 inch circle, punch out. And then this is going to be a lot easier to grab when you want to pull the mechanism out. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and peel back your sticky strip. And I'm attaching mine to the inside of my card. And what I'm doing is I'm wrapping that around that slider mechanism so that won't interfere with that sliding when I pull it out. Do you see how I'm doing that? Okay, so go ahead and seal that up. And there's your card. Okay, and then you would go ahead and decorate it. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a little pencil line or a circle wherever you want to put your ribbon, because then that always makes it a lot easier to attach. And then I would just attach the ribbon with the stapler right there. Just pull it out. And then, you know, put your ribbon, staple it there, and then the receiver knows to pull that. So here's your finished card. Super cute. I love it. It moves. And then I added some dazzling diamonds too to the front of my card and some brads. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.